Hey, what's up?
Okay, so this is my build on Selnaga, but it only works on Selnaga.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I had a reputation before recently for being very, 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 very stubborn. Okay, in terms of like I like to do my builds or whatever, and it took me a little bit to kind of break down that wall to overcome some of my stubbornness. And one of the things that the most stubborn thing I was ever stubborn about was my one base Zerg play. Okay, like I beat you with it. I 2-0'd Sheth with it. I beat Moman with it. I beaten so many people with it. But I still, after looking at everything, I just feel like one base Zerg will always lose to two base Zerg, no matter how good you do it. I don't know, that's just how I felt, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like, this strategy I had to work on, like, a lot for it to work. I feel like there's still room for improvement, but I think it's pretty fucking solid. Like, I guess I'll show you, but, it's like a one base opening, and, like, I go Muta, but it's pretty nice.
Okay.
You'll see. But it works best on this map just because of the proximity to the ramp. So I could do what I was
So you
saying,
can,
like,
do you block with like 3 roaches and put a spine or 2 up or something?
Nah, fuck roaches. 2 queens.
Okay.
And the weakness of this build, much like yours, would be like 2 base roach and drone up most of the time. But I figured out a way to
overcome that.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the very worst case scenario, will like set me a little bit tiny behind maybe. It's not a big deal at all. Like if they handle it perfectly, which is pretty rare.
Kind of like 2 racks.
Yeah. Yeah. This build is like 2 racks and it's super safe. For the most part anyways. Like I die to all-ins but not very often at all.
Do you use mutas a lot, CVZ?
Yeah, I do. Almost every other game.
Okay.
But I never commit to mutas at all. I only like when I make
6.
mutas, I make 6 or 7.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't like mutas. I feel like even just 6 is such a huge, like 1,200 resources. I don't know if you don't do damage with them, like you're so fucked.
It's okay. Give you map control. They can't like when you get mutas, you have to think they can't possibly move out until they have a
Anti-air. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're free to drone up and get your other shit going. And they give you map control and you can snipe overlords and shit like that too pretty easily.
True. You just have to be careful that in gaining that map control, sometimes if you gain the map control using 1,200 resources worth of units, and they're sitting on 2 bases, like the map control might not even be worth. I don't know. That's just kind of the thing that I've been kind of.
Right. No. Yeah, totally.
That would happen with my 1 base build, where they would do the 6 muta for map control. Actually, that was one of the big reasons too why I thought it was so sexy. Because at 99% of the time when they'd open with that 6 muta harass, I'd catch all 6 muta in 1 fungal, shoot them all down with hydras, and expand. And because they just threw away so much in those mutas, like I win the game. Like the economic advantage they had by expanding early was totally negated by the fact that they lost all 6 of them. You know.
Right.
So I'm droning a little more greedily than I normally would, but that's because I saw that you put up a spine crawler, and anytime I see that, I'm automatically assuming, I have to assume muta. There's nothing but muta you could be making with 1 spine crawler out.
For sure.
Because if you're doing an all-in roach attack or any kind of ling baneling, you're going to be playing so aggressively that there's no reason you would ever make a spine crawler, right? That's a fair assumption?
Actually, you can go Ling Baneling, and you should get a spine crawler, so you can sneak in drones while your opponent can't, like...
Oh, counterattack?
Yeah, that's something that Hydra told me, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree that I guess that would make some sense. But seeing that spine crawler at the front of your base, like, I feel like you're going to block with 3 roaches and go for muta. That's just the gut. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm subconsciously metagaming you right now, but, I don't know, I would...
No, it does make sense. I mean, like, yeah, you would... I would drone heavily against the spine crawler, too. And now it's obvious, like, you know. Now, if I see or I know you're going roaches, then I would make extra spine crawlers.
How would you see or know that?
Well, because you got speed and you got a lot of things, so I know you're not
Okay.
yet. At least. Like, you're probably droning right now, and I got a shitload more links than you do.
Yeah.
So this is how I overcome that.
The super greedy.
Right. If you're super greedy, you lose. If you make too many units, I'm not that far behind. Not bad, right?
No, yeah, definitely. Well, hold on, we'll see. I would never ever plan on seeing that many lings after scouting you walling off and making that spine crawler. I would never anticipate that. I don't think any Zerg would.
Because I make like no links at the start, and then yeah, no one would. And then you remember we were talking about like efficiency last time, like last night.
Yeah.
So I make 16 drones for the minerals, and then I stop making drones.
Yeah, cut drones and all links. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So I guess the interesting thing then would be at the point to where I have to leave that expo because there's no way I can defend that. To see right now, I guess how we're standing. I'm guessing
right
you
now
probably
you have more drones than me, but I have mute out and I'm expanding, and you can't move out. So now I'll drop a roach warren and WO chamber for upgrades.
Yep, and you moved out to expand as soon as those links came out. I'm guessing.
I moved out when my spire was almost done, just in case you counterattack.
Okay. That's something weird going on.
I feel like I could just go banelings because I don't see any roaches. But normally I'd go roach. So since the muta came out, I haven't made anything but drones.
Is your you feel like you're saturated well in your natural?
When I saturate my natural, I'll start making roaches. It's almost done.
Your natural's not done yet?
Not saturated.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's like 2 drones short, and then I start making roaches, and I can stop whatever push you do. And also with the drop with Roach Warren, I dropped 2 Evo chambers, so I start like double upgrading. BM.
Right now, I feel like my main and my natural are pretty well saturated. I'm at about 98 food. I've got my second attack upgrade coming, but I've only got 1 Evo down.
Okay, I'm 1-1, and I'm at 111 food.
Huh. Okay, so I feel like we're about even-ish.